Hi guys, my name is Asanda Kati and today I'm going to be reviewing a movie got Tyler Perry is Straw. I'll be reviewing Straw starring Taraji P. Henson, which is a thriller. It's under the thriller genre. And I enjoyed it very much. However, I will give it a 7 out of 10 for the genre it's under, and I'll explain why. Well, first off, I want to say that I really respect Tyler Perry for paying actors their worth and giving opportunity to black actors in his movies. For him to employ a 90% black cast, I really, really commend him for that, and I wish more black producers would look at him as an example and start building their own studios so that we can, or so that Hollywood can stop, or black actors in Hollywood can stop complaining about the inequality within um the acting space or the film and the film industry, basically, so they can stop complaining. I just wish that there were competent black producers um that get inspired enough to start their own film companies like Tyler Perry, so they can employ better actors and employ more black actors so that they can get equal opportunities in Hollywood to thrive, right? However, this is not about charity. This is not about that. This is about the review, about the initial movie. And I felt if anybody's going to do a thriller, right, because he's jumping from a comedy genre to a thriller genre, and with thrillers, because they are not so lighthearted, and they you need to take them with a pinch of salt. They open you up to another reality. It is so important to get the story correct. It's so important to get the story correct. It's the most important thing. And in it being the most important thing, I feel like, honestly speaking, I feel like it is imperative that every question is answered after watching a thriller. Because it's something to do with your mind. It's something to do with your mind. It requires your mind in order for you to enjoy it. It requires for you to be able to solve problems. It keeps you on your feet. It adds that element of suspense. So the details are so important, and I feel like Tyler Perry missed the details. The story was great, but the details, I feel like Tyler Perry is a big picture type of person, and he's not detail orientated. And I wish he were detail orientated, because for me, the details were not detailing. As far as when the main character walked into the bank, she was the last person to walk into the bank. But after being the last person to walk into the bank, there was still a line behind her. Why is there a line behind you when you were the last person to walk into the bank? And also the fact that they didn't see that she was holding a science project. They're saying that it was a bomb. Okay, I can see why they think that, but at the same time, it's like, the details aren't detailing, man. The details aren't detailing. And just like, yeah, it's just the details. But overall, the movie was really enjoyable. It was definitely, at the end, it was like, the twist was like, so that's why I'm like, just watch the movie. It's really, really nice. It's a 7.5 out of 10, which, if you run it off, as an 8, because the storyline is really, really good. And Taraji was fantastic in that movie. She portrayed a woman that's going through trauma, and has had it perfectly. A woman that's a good woman, but is like at the end of the rope. So I do commend her for that. I commend her a lot for her acting skills. She's a phenomenal actor. I just wish that the details were taken care of, because even when Taraji in the movie, she went to the school, because she went to the child's school. Basically, I don't want to spoil the movie for you guys, but basically, Last Straw is about a mother who lost her child, and but doesn't process the loss of the child. So the next day she carries on as normal. Like, she carries on as if nothing happened. She carries on like the child is still there, and she goes about her day with her child, whereas at the end of the movie it's revealed that her child was dead all along. So within the movie, there was a point where her child's school called, but when her child's school was calling, it was literally just bill collectors, and her mind basically said that her child's school called because they wanted $40 for money, for food, for some special lunch or something of that form. And when they called Taraji, no one was calling, she went to the child's school. So when she went to the child's school, she saw Child Protective Services. But when they gave us a flashback and she went to the child's school, there was no one there. So for me, it was like, you telling me this woman will go to a school? I don't know, man. It's just the details are not detailing, man. And even you guys will see, even like the bank, when she holds up people at the bank, there was one of her, she's a woman, she's like a frail woman. There was a guy that was bigger than her, that tried to take the gun from her because she sticks up a bank. There was a guy that tried to take the gun from her, and then when he tried to take the gun from her, she fought him off. So in which world does a man that's like 6 foot tall, has a body of a quarterback, is gonna be beaten by Taraji just because she has a gun? Come on, it's like, come on, man. At least get another guy, like get a skinny guy at least. Yeah, that's more believable. But a guy who's bigger than her, stronger than her, he would easily take the gun away, easily overpower her. But somehow in this movie he did not. Taraji won by firing a gun, and there were only 4 hostages. And I feel like, logically speaking, if there are only 4 hostages and there's just one woman with one gun, it's not like she had multiple help. It was just like one woman with one gun and like 3 hostages, I believe. Was it? No, 4 or 5 hostages were there. I believe 4 or 5 at most. 4 or 5 hostages. You telling me they would have guys? I'm a police. I got Taraji. They would have been caught her in real life. A struggling single mother who has a gun, who can fight, who has no military training skills. She just has a gun. Easily overpower her. They could have deployed someone who's a trained special agent to get in from like maybe the toilets, I don't know, and disarmed her from behind easily. Or a bulletproof vest, or 2 guys that have 2 bulletproof vests. I don't know, man. Or maybe, I don't know. It was just, the details are not detailing, but the movie was nice, the plot was nice, and the acting was superb acting. Yeah, 7 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10 for me.